Sometimes you might not be able to check out a new device as soon as it appears on the market, simply because it hasn't reached your country yet. Let's take for example this one, presented to the world back in February but reaching us only now. Here it comes, even though a little late, Sony Xperia Z2. The new work of Sony looks very much like other smartphones. Its body is monolith and heavy, without any conveniently rounded chips for your hand. The sharp edges hardly feel comfortable in your palm. Well, it depends. Some people like the sense of something massive in the hands and pockets. There are unusually many buttons and slots of the sides. On the bottom side we can see the camera button, and that makes it convenient for you to take pictures, but only when you hold the gadget horizontally. For your additional convenience, if you hate to bother and tinkering with wires, there is a slot for recharging from a dock station. The on-off button is traditional, but placed in the center of the right side, not on top, so you can finally turn your smartphone on with one easy click, or this way, with 2 taps on the dock display. It took us quite a while to find the loudspeakers. Here they are. Do you see them? Both are on the front panel. One is here right in the word Sony, and the other is down at the bottom. Interesting, but while charging, the central part of the upper loudspeaker is illuminated with an orange or green light showing the charge status. What makes the biggest difference is the plate glass rear. Thank God it's not plastic, or else our test will have little scratches on the surface. The bad news is that the rear surface is a perfect collector of fingerprints. By the way, did I tell you that this is one of the coolest Sony smartphones? This is a real leader made up to the highest mark. The 5.2 IPS display has Full HD and very rich colors. I would say a bit too rich, especially red. 423 pixels per square inch is quite impressive. The display also collects fingerprints, though not so visibly as the plate glass rear does and visibly glares in the sun. In comparison with the Z1 model, this device has substantially better sound performance. The leading product of such a renowned company certainly ought to have features that no other gadget can offer. What I mean is Sony Xperia Z is a dependable companion at the seaside. Special plugs in each slot of the smartphone make it dust and waterproof. It is certified as IP58. The 5 and 8 indicate the respective degrees of dust and water resistance. Of course, it's not fit for digging sand on a beach, but it can easily hold out at 5 feet underwater for 30 minutes, and most certainly, it's safe in the rain, like this. So you can be sure it won't let you down on vacation. This is the main peculiarity of our smartphone, but not the only one. Most of us want our smartphone to have a quality camera. Here it has 20 megapixels and produces awesome images, probably the best among all smartphones. The peculiar thing about it is that the designers outfitted it with a vast variety of modes. In the first place, this camera can record 4K video, which is very popular nowadays. Now, how do you like playing with the focus? With the defocus mode, you'll surely like it. You can blur the background in your picture to any extent, and after you choose the blur intensity, you can save the shot. Sony designers offer another dazzling mode, added reality, in which dinosaurs or dwarves may walk on your table and you can take a picture or video of yourself in their company if you like. Apropos to video, did you hear of such trendy service as Vine? It's where they post funny videos up to 6 seconds. So if you enjoy video gaffs and tricks, this is the very proper gadget. This smartphone is also impressive in terms of performance, as a real leader should be. Its high-power quad-core processor, 801, keeps it on par with other premium-class products offered by leading companies, but it surpasses all of them in terms of random access memory, 3 GB versus 2 GB in competitors. And it doesn't affect efficiency. It has 16 GB of embedded memory and a slot for a memory stick, which enhance memory up to 128 GB. Such sticks are already widely available in stores. Of the older trends, this smartphone uses Android. All the icons and widgets are small, I would say too small, which I don't quite like. But it runs on the latest OS version, KitKat. Yes, Sony made a good smartphone, but on the other hand, it's only one of many. Sony has scores of competitors in the market, each having a leading product and each offering some specialty. As the Sony Xperia Z2, its main advantage is the camera. If the quality of photos and videos matters to you, then you should definitely pay attention to this model.